Hello everybody and welcome back on this wonderful spring evening. It's absolutely fantastic out there. The stars are amazing. The accounts I'm going to bring you today are from Slitting Mill in Staffordshire, and it's very close to the Cannock Chase area, which is an area in the UK which is renowned for sightings and accounts of all kinds. And this is the Slitting Mill Hairy Men, and it's 3 accounts spread over around about 23 years, and the first one's from 1975, and it's a young couple, Barry and Elaine, and they're returning from a Christmas party in the early morning, and they have 2 of the children asleep in the back, and they're driving towards their home in Slitting Mill. The car stalled, and Barry, then in his 20s, jumped out to check the engine. He fixed it, luckily without too much trouble, and while he was returning to his wife, she saw something that the then young couple later described as trolls. According to Barry and Elaine let out a loud scream, terrified by the sight of a small figure that ran across the road in front of them at a high rate of speed. She explained, "I just about saw it at the last second, and then another one followed it, and then a third one. The best way I can describe them to you is like a little hairy troll or something like that. Little, thick-bodied hairy men that moved really fast across the road. We had some moonlight, so it was easy to see them, and they were like little men, but with hunchbacks and big hooked noses and not a stitch on them. Nothing covering the body, just hair all over them. I'd say they were all about 4 feet tall, and when the third one had crossed by us, you could see them at the edge of the trees, and they were wary, they were acting strange, as if not wanting to enter the woods. Anyway, things became very hazy indeed at that point," says Barry. "We both know from memory that they came forwards, towards us, very slowly. And I thought, since that day, looking back, that they were interested in us and wanted to know who we were. They came very slowly, and it felt a bit like we were being stalked or hunted even." Elaine was hysterical, and with the kids with us, I wasn't far off either. We jumped in the car and we went. Did we see a little wild man? Well, I'm unsure exactly what the couple saw, and it would have really melted into local history if not for some further strange events. In 1995, a brief sighting was made by a woman named Jackie Horton, who saw a huge and lumbering hair-covered creature in the early hours of the morning near the small, picturesque village of Slitting Mill, which is situated in the heart of the Cannock Chase. Cannock Chase is a hotbed of paranormal and creature encounters, from headless horsemen all the way up to the British Bigfoot and werewolves. And then a further event was added as little as 3 short years later. In 1998, the following account surfaced from another witness. It was a star-filled night. It was clear but dark, and we were all in the car driving home, happily chatting and joking, and suddenly we all felt dead serious. The people in the back sat forward, and we all pointed to the same shape. It was a tall, man-like figure, and he was sort of crouching forward. As we passed, he turned and looked straight at us. In my own words, I would describe him as around 6 feet 8 inches tall. His legs were thicker than 2 of mine put together. He was very strong looking, and with a darkish, blacky brown coat. I could not explain it, and I still get the goosebumps thinking about it to this day. Now, as we earlier mentioned, we know Staffordshire itself is a home to many a strange creature. We only have to look at Cannock Chase itself and the surrounding areas to see that something is being seen and reported on a regular basis. Although I feel Cannock Chase is researched out, because there's hundreds of cryptozoologists and paranormal groups around the castle ring, most weekends. And I do think the areas just a little way out, the smaller woods, where there are also many accounts of creatures and beasts galore, are a more likely place to be looking for sign. Many of the accounts mention road crossing creatures or creatures alongside the car. There's lots of UFO reports also at Cannock Chase. There's tales of black-eyed children, of shady dark figures in the wood, howls and growls and werewolf-type creatures, dog-like creatures that run across the road and then run off on two legs. There's lots of British Bigfoot's accounts in the Cannock Chase. And to be honest, there are so many accounts in the Cannock Chase area that I can't fit them all on the map. And even a simple screenshot does it no justice, because there are so many that they overlap each other. It's an incredible place. I don't know if it's because it's central in England. It's very central. It's not along the coast at all. There are waterways, there are streams and rivers and everything that we look for when we're looking for a wildman sighting. There's cave systems, it's dark, there's lots of small woods, there's lots of things to eat, there's lots of places that you can hide and lots of cover. And I'm unsure whether it's because there are so many humans in Cannock Chase that there are so many sightings, or that it's a central place and it's important for a reason, and maybe the Castle Ring has something to do with that. I don't know. I've never been. I know lots of people that have been. I know paranormal teams that have been and been given very private personal messages. I know lots of wildmen researchers that have been and have amazing accounts to tell, and they're all there. They're all on the map if you want to read them. But a simple Google of Cannock Chase, Staffordshire, England, and you'd be amazed the amount of reports that come in. It's unbelievable. And there are a couple of good books out there about it. Nick Redfern's done a good book, and Lee Brickley also. He's done an amazing book on Cannock Chase. But have a look into it yourself and, see what you think. And like I say, a lot of the accounts in the chase are along the road and along the roadway. So, if you're out this weekend, maybe a drive will relieve the boredom and get the blood pumping. If you're in the right place at the right time, who knows? Until next time, thank you very much. Goodbye.